Hi, I'm Janet, and this is day 10 of the 30-day yoga challenge. 30 beginning yoga classes, 30 days in a row, and each yoga class is right around 30 minutes long. So once you've made it through this video, you are 1/3 of the way through the challenge. Yay, good for you. All right, so today's inspiration is flexibility, bending. I bend so I won't break. It's good to be able to be flexible. So we've worked so hard. Let's get down on our mats and start off in child's pose. So as you come to child's pose, coming onto your hands and knees, and maybe have some water, blocks, strap, get whatever you need. Have your props nearby. If your knees are tender, a blanket underneath your knees might feel really good. And you get to child's pose, you come to your hands and knees are wide, big toes touch. Hips push back toward the heels. Really settle your tush back there. Then stretch your arms out in front of you. Soften your forearms and your forehead to the mat. Really take some time here to settle in, to feel the stretch through the sides of your body. Take a few breaths here, nice and slow, deep and even. Seal your lips and breathe slowly in and out of your nose. Begin to cultivate Ujjayi breathing. The breath is continuous, flowing in and out of your nose. The length of the inhale is balanced with the length of your exhalation. Keep breathing, and if at any point in the practice you're really struggling with this breath, then come back to resting exactly as you are in child's pose. So today we're going to take our child's pose and add an extra lateral or side body stretch, bending over, right? I want you to look to the left and take your left hand off the mat and take your right hand on top of the left hand or next to the left hand. Push your right sit bone to the mat and see if you can soften your forearms down. Good, now soften your forehead down and really breathe into the right side of your body. Stretch. Slow and deep, in and out of your nose. Now lift your gaze. Let's take it to the other side. Take your hands, walk them over to the right. Right hand off the mat, possibly left hand on top of the right if possible. Push your left sit bone back toward the left heel and soften your forearms and your forehead down. Really breathe deep into the left side of your body. Feel that stretch. One more breath here, slow and deep. In and out of your nose. Good, now lift your hands. Walk your hands back out in front of you. Really stretch farther. Can you feel how much length you just created? Push your hips back onto your heels and soften your forearms and forehead to your yoga mat. Just breathe. Take 2 more breaths here, really stretch. And then lift your gaze and come up to tabletop onto your hands and knees. Reset yourself so the knees now line up underneath your hips. Feet are flat on the mat, about hip distance apart, and your palms come beneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide, and let's flow. Breathe into cow pose. Feel the stretchiness of your belly. Exhale to cat. Feel the stretch in your back. Flow with your breath. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Take a little while on your own here, just stretching. Maybe your body needs a little side body wagging the tail, or pressing the hips back and stretching forward, or stretching forward and back. Make this feel natural, organic, sweet, good. Just breathing and stretching. Sometimes I get to a stretch like cow pose and I'm like, I'm just gonna stay here and breathe. My tummy feels so tight. Or the reverse in cat pose with the back. Just breathe into the stretch. Feel free to bend your elbows and wiggle and move. Good. And then come back to neutral tabletop when you feel ready. Really check in with the hands, spread them wide, palms beneath shoulders, looking back at your knees, curl your toes under, and exhale to downward facing dog. Lead with your tushy, send your butt high, stretch out your legs, pedal them out. Today we're stretching, we're bending, we're moving. Wiggle, stretch, breathe. Try something different today. Take your hands and begin to walk them to the back of the mat. Keep your knees bent a little or a lot. Separate your feet at least hip distance apart. Sway side to side. Take your hands and walk them over to the left. Feel the stretch on the right side of your body. Just pause and feel that stretch. And then change. Take your hands and walk them over to the right side of your body. Off the mat a little bit, really stretching through the left side of your body. Feel the stretch. Good. And then come back to center and walk your hands back out to downward facing dog. Slow and steady, strong and even. And then push your hips high. Your body looks like an inverted letter V. You're strong in your hands, your fingers spread wide. Push through the thumb and first finger. Feel the L shape. Press, breathe. The L shape is the thumb and first finger pushing more into the mat than the rest of the palm, just slightly. Now lift your gaze and walk to forward fold at the top of the mat. Leave your feet separated and this time hold opposite elbows as you sway a little side to side. Let your head hang heavy. Maybe you nod your head yes and no. Just breathing and letting go. And then release your fingertips or hands to the mat. Use a block as needed. Bring your feet together and slowly roll up to standing, one vertebra at a top. Imagine them stacking the 5 lumbar vertebrae, the 12 thoracic vertebrae, middle of the back. And then last is the 7 cervical vertebrae coming all the way up. Your chin lifts off your chest. Breathe in to circle your arms over your head. And as you exhale, slide your hands down to your heart space to Samastitihi, standing at an intention. Standing at attention is where we set an intention for our practice. You might gaze down over your fingertips or close your eyes and take a moment to think about where maybe you could be a little more flexible in your life. When we're in relationships, we have to give and take a little bit. We bend a little bit for the people that we love. We are willing to change our attitude and our opinion in order to evolve, to grow, and to change. Breathe in this intention, I bend so I don't break. And slowly roll your shoulders down and back. Blink your eyes open and release your palms to your sides. We're going to add side body bending to our sun salutation. So step to the top of your mat. Feet can be separated as needed. And inhale to mountain. So as we come to mountain, turn your palms in, relax your shoulders down, grow tall through the crown of your head. Pull your belly up toward your heart, back toward your spine, and your tail lowers ever so slightly. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale to reach tall, and as you exhale, lower your left arm down to your left side of your body and stretch over to the left by reaching the right hand up and over. Try to keep your shoulders square as you tilt to the left. Take a couple breaths here. Really feel stretchy through the right side of your body. With your next inhale, come back up to neutral, tall spine. Release the right arm down. Stretch the left arm high and then take it over to the right, bending to the right. Keep your shoulders square, tilting over. Feel the stretch all through the left side of your body. Breathe it in and go deeper as you breathe out. Good. On your inhale, come back up to center. Let's add a back bend as you exhale. Spread your arms wide like the letter V. Bend your elbows as needed. Lift your gaze and exhale as you go a little further back. Breathe in to rise up to center. And as you breathe out, bow forward, Uttanasana, all the way down. Just feeling your lower back region, bending the knees maybe one at a time a little bit, stretch into it. Find stillness and then inhale to a halfway lift. As you lift halfway, draw your shoulder blades toward each other, bend the knees as needed, flat spine. Your gaze is forward or directly down in front of you. Breathe in, the chin is off the chest, good. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank, top of push-up. Drop to the knees as needed, breathe in to shift forward, and breathe out to lower all the way down. Inhale to a low cobra, maybe push through to up dog. Take care of your body. What feels best today? Stay with it for one more full breath in. Stay as you breathe out. Inhale and then exhale to downward facing dog. Let's take 3 breaths here. Breathe in. Really press your heart toward your thighs as you breathe out. Inhale. Let your head hang heavy as you exhale. One more deep breath in. Stay deep in down dog as you exhale. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain. Let's do these stretches. One breath to one movement. Exhale, left arm releases, right body stretches. Inhale, center. Exhale, right arm releases, left side stretches. Breathe in, rise up, reach up, breathe out, backward bend. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms and step to plank. Breathe into lower to the knees as needed. Shift forward. Exhale, elbows next to the body as you lower down. Inhale to up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Slow breath out. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain. Let's do it again. Exhale, left arm releases, right body stretches. Breathe in, back to center. Breathe out to side 2. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, backward bend. Breathe in, reach for the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, cycle through your high to low, move with your breath. Breathe into up dog or cobra. Let's meet in down dog. 3 full breaths, slow and deep in and out of your nose. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Once more, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, look forward, and as you breathe out, step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to mountain, and exhale your hands to your heart space. Awesome job. Grab your blocks, 2 blocks, place them at the upper corners of your mat. We're really going to continue our exploration of stretching today. I bend so I don't break. Flexibility, just as important as strength in our bodies. So as you step to the top of your mat, let's inhale to mountain, reach high, and as you exhale, sit deep, Utkatasana, fierce pose, powerful pose, chair posture. Breathe in, lift your 10 toes off the mat. As you exhale, place them back down. Inhale to reach up high. As you exhale, soften the shoulders, sit deeper. One more deep breath in, breathe out, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and as you exhale, grab your blocks and step your left foot to the back of the mat. Lower to the left knee. If your knees are tender, take your blanket, place it underneath your left knee. As you inhale, press forward. Stay exactly there, using the blocks as needed. They can come as high or as low as you need them to. Maybe start to reach your arms high as you push forward, look up and bend backward. Big stretch pose, breathe in. Stay for your exhale, one more deep breath in. Stay for your breath out. Breathe in, come up to center. And as you exhale, reach down and grab your right block. Place it to the right of your body and stretch over to the right, sending the left arm over the body, just like you had a moment ago. Lean into the right palm. Some of you might be able to even place your right palm all the way to the floor here. I like a block at its second highest setting. Makes me feel stable. Good. Breathe in, come back up to center. Grab both blocks or not and come to a monkey god stretch or Hanumasana. Half monkey god actually. The full expression, the back leg straightens and we come all the way down, but for beginning yoga, maybe we take it halfway. And we lower forward. Just breathe. Flex your right toes back towards your nose, really stretching. 2 more breaths here, nice and slow. Every exhale might take you a little deeper. Move your blocks where they feel most comfortable, most stable for you. And then start to lift up and shift forward. Adding one more thing here, a twist. Place the left block inside of the right foot. Place your left hand firmly on the left block. Take your right hand to your right knee. Turn your shoulders to the right. Add on if you want. Reach your right hand up high. Good. One more big breath in. Stay for your breath out. Reach high on your inhale, and as you exhale, let's bring the hands to the inside of the right foot. Toe heel the right foot out. Both blocks come to the inside of the right foot, or no blocks as we come into a nice, deep runner's lunge. Let your head hang heavy. We're really stretchy today. If you'd like to allow the right knee to fall open to the right, go for it. One more full breath here. And then start to bring your palms back up onto the blocks. Let's set the blocks aside, plant the palms on the mat, and push up and back to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Can you tell a difference between the right and left side? We really stretched out the right side. Feeling a nice big openness there. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, look to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit deep, reach up high. As you exhale, sit deeper. 2 more breaths here. Breathe in, lift your 10 toes. Exhale, set them lightly down. Breathe in, stretch high, pull your belly in tight as you breathe out. Breathe in slowly and exhale, forward fold. Grab your blocks, place them on either side of your feet. Shift to the left foot. Step the right foot to the back of the mat and lower to the right knee. Use your blanket as needed. Use your blocks as needed. Press your hips forward. Check that the left knee and left ankle are aligned with one another. If your knee pushes beyond your ankle, it can cause undue strain on the knees. So check in with that. Stay as you are, or lift your hands up. Push your hips forward. Lift your gaze up. Take a few breaths here, really stretching just like we did on the previous side. Really good. One more inhale, stay as you breathe out, and breathe in to come back up to neutral. As you exhale, bring your hands to the block and take your left block back a little bit for stability. Find the height that feels most stable. And as you rise up, reaching up, your left hand comes to the block on the left side. Your right hand stretches, side body, stretch over. Good. Whew. Take one more deep breath in and go deeper as you exhale. Nice. Inhale, come up to center, bring both blocks into play. That monkey god stretch, the splits. Pulling your hips back, flex the left toes, and bow down over it. To keep balance, I did a quick split on side one just to show you the full expression. Getting there. 58 years strong, 58 years long. It's been a long practice. I've been practicing over 20 years, working toward 30 years of yoga practice, and believe me, I was not flexible when I started, but this really works. Stay with it. You will get more flexible. Whew. Alrighty, lift up, hinge forward. Place the right block inside of the left foot and take your left hand to your left knee or thigh. Twist your shoulders to the left and reach your left hand high into a twist. Take a few breaths here. Really feeling it, really enjoying the twist. Oh, twisting is so good for your digestion and it's good for your spine. One more inhale to reach high and exhale. Come down, grab the left block, toe heel the left foot to the upper left corner of the mat. Bring the blocks down on the inside of the left foot or no blocks if you don't need them. And let's lower down, come on down, really stretchy today. We're bending in many, many ways. Let the left knee fall open to the left. Allow your head to hang. Just breathe and stretch. And then slowly start to make your way back up onto your palms. We're gonna take the blocks and set them aside and find our way back to downward facing dog. Enjoying that down dog stretch today, really breathing it. Whew. From downward facing dog, begin to look forward and step to forward fold at the top of the mat. Bring your feet together and round all the way up to standing. Circle your arms high overhead and then exhale your hands to your heart space. Coming back to Samastitihi, standing at attention, equal standing pose. Maybe closing your eyes or looking down at your fingertips. And remembering our inspiration, bending. I bend so I don't break. An affirmation, I'm able to go with the flow. I'm open to new ideas and inspirations. Breathe in. And as you exhale, open your eyes. Moving into tree, adding a bend to tree. So maybe today your foot's a little lower as you give this a try, or bring it as high as you like. Let's shift to the left foot, turn the right foot out. Ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Because of the challenge I'm giving you, I'm gonna leave my leg a little bit lower today. Reach both arms high, stay there, or lower your right hand to your right thigh, palm open. Take your left hand and slide over into a little side body stretch. Whoa, that's pretty challenging. Good, let's bring it back up, hands to heart center, and release. Side 2, right foot is the foundation, left foot turns out, bring it to the same location as best you can, balance both sides of your body, and then reaching both arms high, or left hand to the left thigh, palm open, right arm reaches over. Take that little curve as light or as deep as you like. Take the challenge today. You bend, stretching in your tree. Let's bring it back up, bring the hands to heart center. A great posture for bending, stretching is dancer's pose. So let's get to it. You're gonna lower your right elbow to your right hip with your palm open. Your left hand reaches high, shift to your left foot, kick your right foot into your seat and see if you can grab it. You can grab the outer edge if you're really tight, or open your palm to the inner arch if you like. Squeeze your knees together to begin, breathe in, and as you exhale, really push the right foot back. Feel that big stretch, and then when you can push no further, reach your left hand forward. Keep your gaze lifted. Keep your heart open. Lifting the chin brings the neck into the stretch, into the dancer's pose. As you inhale, rise, and exhale, release. Try the second side. Both arms are high, but the left elbow then lowers to the left hip with the palm open. Shift to your right foot, kick your left foot into your seat, and grab it. Maybe the outer edge if that's what you did on side 1, or the inner arch or ankle. Squeeze your knees together, breathe in. Here we go, push back, keep pushing, push, push, push. When you can't push any further back, then tilt forward, reaching your right hand forward, keeping your gaze lifted, keep your heart open. Nice. Release with ease, nice and slow. Awesome. Step to the front of the mat and come back to our flow. Take a minute if you need to take a drink of water, towel off, hair and makeup, adjust your clothes. All right, here we go. Top of the mat. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, left arm releases, right body stretches. Breathe in, come back up to center, and breathe out to your second side. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, standing backward, bend. Breathe in, bring it back up, and breathe out to fold forward. Inhale to a halfway lift. And as you exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank, and cycle through high to low, on or off the knees. Breathe into up dog or cobra, and we meet in downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, moving into pigeon, breathe in, take your right leg lifted up, and as you exhale, bring your right knee to your right wrist, resting your shin on the mat. You can take a block underneath your right seat. You can come to your back as needed. Slide the left leg back. Take a moment, hands to either side of your hips. If you're upright like this, lift. Right hip back, left hip forward, and then exhale, release. If it's hard to get your forehead to the mat, take your block, place it underneath your forehead. We'll be here winding down just a little bit, maybe about 30 seconds or longer. Just breathe, even out your breath. Slow down. And then slowly start to make your way back up onto the palms, curl your back toes under, and let's come back to down dog for side 2. Inhale your left leg high, exhale left knee next to the left wrist, right leg stretches long behind you. Hands to either side of the hips, lift and pull the left hip back, right hip forward, breathe in. As your breath flows out, hinge forward, let go. Match both sides if you utilize the block underneath your seat or underneath your forehead. Do it here as well. We're settling in here for about 30 seconds, maybe just a little bit longer as we begin to wind down. Moving slowly as you come back up onto your palms. Curl your right toes under, come back to your last down dog. Pedaling out the legs, stretch into it. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, look forward and step all the way through. Have a seat on your mat. Send your heels forward, pull the fleshy part of your seat back. Really feel connected. It almost feels like you're tilting forward here. Breathe in to reach up high, and as you exhale, hinge forward, bend forward, stretching, maybe lifting as you breathe in. See if you can go a little further as you breathe out. Do that 2 more times with me. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Once more, breathe in. Deepest forward fold, go for it. You're really warm, really stretchy, folding into it. Nice. On your next inhale, rise up. Place your feet on the mat, and as you breathe out, slowly lower to your back. Once you find your way down, hug your knees in, give them a squeeze. I love Happy Baby. It reminds me that we can be happy. We really have to choose to let go of stuff. Be flexible, let it go, bend a little bit. Especially if you're in a relationship, like a marriage or partnership with somebody, even in business, you want to be able to bend a little bit, to take in other people's ideas, other people's opinions, to take yourself lightly, not so seriously, right? Just relax, let go, hug both knees in, extend your left leg down, moving into a twist. Breathe in and exhale. Guide your right leg across the body to the left. Your left hand might pull the knee closer, or that's my favorite thing to do. Reach your right hand out, look to the right. Is your right shoulder on the mat? Some people say it should be on the mat. I'm like, let that go. Just let it be relaxed. Just breathe out and let go. Especially here at the end of practice, we're really softening to the mat. Slowly unravel, hug both knees into your chest. Give them a little squeeze. That neutralizes your twisty spine. Getting you ready for the second side, relax your right leg down, pull your left knee in, breathe in, and as you exhale, guide your left leg across your body to the right. Turn your gaze to the left. Maybe use the little hand connection that I enjoy, or whatever you did on the first side, do the same thing here on the second side. Just relax, release, surrender. Twisting also reminds us that we can look at things from a different perspective. Here I can see this perspective with my gaze traveling this way. So it's good to be flexible, to bend, to be open to change. Unravel your twist and hug both of your knees into your heart. I'm going to try one more pose before we rest in Shavasana. I like to think of it as a banana. So think of the shape of a banana. Take yourself out with your legs as wide as the mat or wider, and both arms reach overhead. Now keeping your left leg and left arm where they are, keep your pelvis and your shoulders on the mat. Take your right leg, cross it over the left. If you lifted the hip, then you've gone too far and you want to back off. Then take your right hand, reach it over to the left, bring the arms back down. As much of your back is on the mat, we're stretching and reaching the shape of a banana to the left. And just feel the extension, the bending, the stretching, the right side of your body. Now let's come to the other side. We'll open up kind of like the letter X. And now the left leg across over the right. Straighten the legs for more. And take your left hand over to the right. Okay, there we go. Do you know that we wake up about 2 inches taller than when we go to bed at night? Life causes our body to compress, especially through the vertebra. Like yoga helps us to stretch, to find length, to be open, to create space in the body. And then let's let that go. Coming back to a nice open Shavasana, feet wider than the edges of the mat, arms out to your sides. Maybe tuck your chin to your chest and lengthen the back of your neck, and then find what's most comfortable for you. And close your eyes. Change your breathing. Relax. Come back to your natural, soft, even breathing. Let go of the efforts and find relaxation in Shavasana, relaxation posture. And rest here for the next few minutes. And as you rest, I'll give you a little more insight, perhaps a little bit more inspiration. I bend so I don't break. I've been in a long-term relationship now for 17 years. A previous one that was 14 years long. We didn't bend for each other. And over time, it really tore away at who we were as a person until we realized we didn't belong together, and we were strong enough and flexible enough to make that choice, that very difficult choice to change. And here I am in this new relationship, and it's really harmonious. And it's harmonious because of the things I learned in the past, because of the person I chose for my present, and because I'm willing to bend. I'm willing to grow, I'm willing to change. And I think that's one very, very important aspect in any relationship. I bend, I'm flexible, I change, and I'm not broken. When you're ready, come on up to seated. Take your time as you arrange yourself with your hands at heart center. Maybe gaze down at your fingertips or close your eyes. I bend so I don't break. Where in your life could you allow a little more flexibility? Maybe you have to stretch yourself a little bit to meet someone else's needs or to meet your own personal goals in life. You can do this. The practice of yoga helps. It brings you back to your center. It helps you create flexibility in your physical body, create space in your body and space in your mind for new insights and new inspirations. And I hope you take that with you as you move out into your day. Draw your hands up to the third eye, the space between your eyebrows. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Day 10, check. Done. You've got this. You're 1/3 of the way through the 30-day challenge on Free Yoga Club. I'm so proud of you. Hang in there. You're getting stronger. I've got some great additional challenges that we'll be looking at over the next 20 days as we do 30 yoga classes, each about 30 minutes long, 30 days in a row. Thank you so much. I'll look forward to sharing more yoga with you very soon.